Damaging winds and minor to major flooding are impacting southeastern parts of the country. My name is Sarah and I'll be taking you through what to expect over the coming days. So looking at the satellite imagery at the moment, we see this cold front that's feeding into this low pressure system sitting over the southeast. Now it's this cold front that brought the really wet and windy weather to large parts of the country over the weekend, and even some record-breaking rainfall to parts of South Australia and Victoria. The Flinders Ranges and Eastern Ranges of Victoria have both accumulated in excess of 150 millimetres so far, while the Adelaide Hills have seen a number of locations receiving over 100 millimetres. Now, for that reason, a number of flood warnings have been issued, but focusing in on South Australia, the Adelaide Hills have a minor flood warning current, with the Bremer River expected to peak tomorrow morning, so that's Tuesday morning. Now moving across to Victoria, there are a number of minor to moderate flood warnings throughout central and eastern catchments, with a major flood warning that's just been issued for the Ovens River, with the peak expected to be tomorrow morning at Wangaratta. We've also got a number of flood watches, these light purple areas, just highlighting that there is the potential for minor to moderate flooding elsewhere outside of those current warnings. We also have a severe weather warning current for damaging winds extending about the eastern ranges of New South Wales, and also for the coast of East Gippsland and alpine areas of New South Wales for damaging wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres per hour. Now these winds are expected to peak this afternoon, and just noticing that Sydney has been left out of that area, it's still going to be a very windy day in Sydney, with those winds peaking this afternoon. Now, winds are expected to ease later this evening and the warning to be cancelled. So let's take a look at how this plays out. We've got these line of showers and storms extending at the moment from southeast Queensland into the northeast. It will gradually move offshore and clear as that cold front moves away. But otherwise, this low pressure system here is going to continue to bring wet and windy weather to the southeast, including Victoria and southeastern New South Wales. But that will gradually ease and contract to the east as we head into this evening. Now, although we are expecting the rainfall to ease later this evening, it is going to take a number of days for that huge amount of water to make its way downstream, so those flood warnings will remain in place for a number of days to come. Now, community impacts with this wet and windy weather include the potential for trees and power lines to come down, causing power outages. Also, with the riverine flooding, there's the potential for property damage, and as well hazardous driving conditions with water across roads that may cause travel disruptions. So if you or anyone you know lives across southeastern parts of the country, now's a really good time to stay up to date with our latest warnings via the Bureau website, app and social media. And as always, listen to the advice from your local emergency services. Bye for now.